I gotta tell you guys, I got I don't know, probably, according to the shipping, it was 40 pounds, but then the other one said 75 pounds. I'm guessing 40 pounds. 40 pounds of miniature goodness to hoard. Yeah, to just, pile up more miniatures than anyone could ever paint. We're having an update, guys. So, yeah, well, I dug all this out of this big box. The only thing I can say that I don't particularly care for is both my core set boxes were completely, destroyed. But I don't care. The minis are in there. They're fine. Yeah, this one got busted up too. I mean, they were just, look at that. You see that? They just got destroyed. I put them at the bottom of the box and then everything else on top of it. And I don't know if it was 75 pounds of stuff or 40 pounds of stuff. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We will go deeper in depth like I did with Bones 4. This is just the overview video. This was box 1 of 3. So I haven't gotten my pirate ships yet. And I'm trying to think what else I'm missing. I think the pirate ships, but there's 2 more boxes coming. I have 3 pirate ships, so that might be what it is. Okay, so here are the add-ons and extras that I bought. Okay, add-ons and extras. And just real quick, we'll go through them. Really fast here, right? We got the Death Rattle Ballista. Just to give you an idea of how big or small your package is. This is Kalanzar the Dragon. Demonic Legion. Okay, now some of these really surprised me. I got 2 sets of these. Shadow of Ravenhorn. Okay, and it's got pretty good sized bag. Compare it to the Ballista, right? This was like $7. This was like $14. So I don't know. I don't know Reaper math, but it looks to me like this was a nice deal. But the one that really shocked me when we get to it, you'll see. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I should have got 2 of these. The encounter at Mandupar Pass. Look at this thing. I mean, I don't remember what it was. I think it was like $18, maybe $24. I don't know, but I mean, if you want plastic, this was a good deal. This is crazy. Crazy good. Crazy good. Okay. Our Ganzarax the Dragon. Our Ganzarax. The Dragon Slayers. That's a tiny little muy poquito dragon. So I don't know. Could be a cool little set though, if I remember. The second Shadows of Ravenhorn. Extra mounted race. So I got 2 extra sets of race because every core set comes with 1 set. You put them together, and what do you got? Huh. You got the Nazgul from the Lord of the Rings, right? So I got 2 core sets. And we're starting to see really. Here's our War Mammoth. So this is a big hunkin' chunkin'. Mouselings. Normally I wouldn't get the Mouselings, but this set looks pretty cool. These are my bases. Reaper bases are fine. I have so many bases. This is an extra set of spell effects. So, and by the way, if there's anything in particular you're hankering to really see, let me know in the comments so I can kind of prioritize what our videos will be. Extra armory equipment, because you know what? These little accoutrements like this, these little racks, right? First of all, I don't know if you guys were around for Hero Quest, but this really reminded me of Hero Quest. And yeah, these little weapon racks and anything like that, that's really going to make your dungeon stand out. You can really use that stuff for really good effect if you're into miniatures. And any chance I get to get something like that, I'm going to grab it. You know, at a good price. This is the Charmel Pit of the Ghoul Queen. Yeah. And it's got some terrain, and it's pretty cool. And you know, I don't remember what it cost, but honestly, it might have been worth getting a couple of, too, because we got this little Stonehenge-y thing here. And some minis. I mean, there's like 5 or 6 little characters in there. Maybe 4 or 5. Ooh, this is a chunky monkey. Who are you? Oh, Shavrana, the Slayer. So this is the not blue dragon. Really nice. Big. Oh, this might be one of the first videos we do right here. Believe this is old Yagi. Yep. Yog-Sothoth. Yep. Really cool. Gonna use this for my Cthulhu Wars game. Yeah, I like to grab the Reaper minis and switch them out sometimes just to change it up a little. You know, because they have minis for like Cthulhu or Thulu, however you want to say it. And Shub-Niggurath and all the whole crew. I did not like their Nyarlathotep model for being that. I liked it for something else, but I didn't like it for that. So I don't use that one. But I talked about that last year or a couple years ago. I got the Kaiju. This is the only one I grabbed, and I was like, it's I mean, the sculpt's lovely, as always. Way to go, guys. But, you know, Kaiju, it elicits a certain idea of, you know, a very larger than life creature. And that thing it's not even, it might be huge. It is not colossal. But, you know, it could be a lot worse. This is Valfrux the dragon, which is the green dragon, not green dragon, whatever. Which is really cool. It's an older one because greens don't. Yeah, get that. Here's the extra figurehead for the ship. Yay. Oh, the mounted wraiths, because remember we have to have 2 extra sets. I got some extra sets of these extra Wall of Thorns. Okay. So we got some extra Wall of Thorns here, because why not? And I got some extra sets of these Wall of Stones, because I'm going to go ahead and open this one. This actually excites me more than most. I think this mini has utility. And I'm just going to test that theory right now. So, check it out, guys. Yeah, I got a couple extra sets of these because Look at that. I got a wall. Yeah. Look at that. Let's see if we can. Oh, look at that. Let's match these up. Look at that. I got a wall. Is it perfect? No. Let's see here. Let's see, oh, look at that. That's a wall, guys. That's look. I don't remember what these were. They were like $3. I think they were like $3, and I got several of them. But I figured, yeah, this stuff is gonna be great. You know, oh, the passageway is blocked. See, it's blocked. Or oh, you're going down a corridor and it veers off to right. See that? You could literally build a dungeon with these as you go. You know, go as you go. Oh, you found a secret tunnel. You travel down it. Boop, boop. If you had enough of them, you can literally build the tunnel as they go, right? I mean, there's a lot of utility here. I thought that's why I bought several of them. I probably should have bought more of them. That kind of stuff can't go wrong with. Here's the other set. And I thought I got 4 of those, but I only see 2. I'll double check my invoice. I got some more Wall of Thorns, though. Let's keep... Oh, no, here's another one. So maybe I did get 4 of them like I thought. Let's get some more stuff, guys. You don't want to hear about my wall of stone. I was actually... This actually excited me more than most of the minis. I was just... That fired me up, man. I'm easy to please, I guess. Yeah, Hammerfall, Catapult. I bought one of each siege weapon. I don't know. I think I'm a completionist because, quite honestly, how often do you use siege weapons? I'm going to now in my campaigns. Yeah, you better believe this stuff's coming out. But it's just a question of when. This is another dragon. Maybe the white dragon. I don't remember. But it's not white dragon, sorry. Ildridis the Devourer. So whoever that is. Yeah. This is the Fantasy Dino set. I had the other ones, the ones from Bones 4. So they had the caveman dinos, and then they had the futuristic chronoscope dinos from Bones 4. Why wouldn't I get the medieval style dinos? And then, yeah, we got all the dinos. So I got dinos for days. And, oh, I think I got 4 of these too, these Wall of Thorns. But, you know, these Wall of Thorns, you put them together. Guess what? Same deal. They look like they need assembly. Otherwise, I'd just pull them out of the pack. It's the same deal, guys. You come upon, you leave the castle and come across a, you could literally make a maze out of these. An as-you-go maze. Yeah, same thing. So imagine these are Walls of Thorn. You enter the thorny maze, right? Bam. Which direction do you want to go? Left or right? You know, you have enough to actually, right? Left or right, right? And you can just, and you'll have it drawn out, maybe. Or maybe you'll have a little graph piece of paper for, you know, because you don't want them to see it. It's a maze. But yeah, you already know which direction everything's going to go, and you just kind of build it as you go. But you reference your little graph sheet, and then they're getting the, oh, you know, make it dark. This is their line of sight. Maybe there's some kind of magical darkness. Or like, hold on. I got 4 packs, so I can actually run this out quite a ways. But the sky's the limit, guys. I'm telling you, with this kind of stuff. You can do a lot of stuff with this. It's got utility, man. Even if it's just as a roadblock. I mean, this is like Dungeon Forge on the cheap. Or whatever. Dwarven Forge. I don't know. I never bought the stuff. But, Definitely cool. Oh, I got excited again, didn't I? Extra Mound Race. So that's the second one. So we got a full Nazgul team now. Ooh, what is this? Oh, Fire Giant Hellbringer. That's exciting. This is the Bridge Troll Encounter. You know, that's not a little piece of terrain. Not a bad little piece of terrain, is it? Right? See what we're doing here, guys? We're actually... do you see the theory? Oh, you come up on a bridge, and the waterway is blocked off with the walls, you know? Oh boy, there's only one way to go. Which way do you think the party's going, guys? That's railroading. I'm not a big fan of that. But if they cast a fly spell, right? You can avoid the trolls altogether, can't you? And the billy goats and whatever else is in here. There's some miniatures in here too, not just terrain. This is the Dragon Bust. Now, what I like about this is it's twofold, right? You can practice your layering techniques, your blending, all that. So you know, I'm not very good at that stuff personally. I'm kind of a novice painter. I kind of keep it simple, but this is the kind of thing where you can really hone those skills, right? Also, it can be a literal Dragon Bust statue terrain piece, right? So, yeah, the Dragon Emperor might have a Dragon Bust by his throne. So, yeah, sky's the limit. This thing is huge compared to the Catapult and the Ballista. It's a Trebuchet. I can't wait for the Siege Engine. Maybe that'll be in Bone 6. Okay, what are you? Extra Halloween. Why did I get extra? Oh, I think I like this this witch. Actually, is she undead? Some kind of lich woman. Because her ribs are exposed. Unless that's just armor. I don't know, but I got an extra Halloween pack. Too bad there's not an Overgord in there, huh? Goroloth. Goroloth the Great. Aboleth. Or wait, not Aboleth. I thought he was a little overpriced. I think he was like $8 or $7. I mean, don't get me wrong, that's better than retail, but not by a lot, I don't think. Who are you? Oh, Dragon Folk. This little pack of minis is one of the minis that held me up. But they're actually pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Do they have tails? They do. So, unfortunately, guys, going to be hard to... Oh, I mean, if you don't care. They're half dragons in D&D or lizard folk. You could pretend they're, you know... They could be draconians if you're into Dragonlance. Dragonborn, I mean, if you don't care about the tails, yeah. You know, I once got... I had somebody try to tell me I was gatekeeping because I mentioned that Dragonborn don't have tails. Oh, here's our fourth pack of wolves. And I'm like, that's not gatekeeping, and I'm not telling you what to do at your table. I'm just mentioning that there's, you know, there was a reason at the time that there was a shortage of actual Dragonborn minis. It's the fact that there were all these dragon-type creatures. No, they had tails. They were humanoid, dragon, reptilian people, but they had tails. And that's not a Dragonborn. It could be, you know, used to stand in for one, but anyway, and yeah, that's great, but I think the real use for these is as enemies, but you could use them as PCs. And the great thing with Bones is if you really wanted to, you could actually modify the sculpt. you know, so it's not even a big deal. It's not a big deal. I don't want to go on and on about it. This is Rocky the brush holder. So Rocky the brush holder. I got this because I just set my brushes on my rinse cup, and there they sit. So now I have Rocky the brush holder. So I actually had a use for that. I did not get the Rocky Bone Swarm minis. Okay, Beastmen. I don't know why I bought these. I thought they looked like satyrs. And you can never have too many satyr minis. But technically they're really, I don't think they're really satyrs or fawns. I think they're more like some World of Warcraft, or not World of Warcraft, Games Workshop. What do they make? With the Warhammer. That's it. There's some Warhammer race, but I thought they could stand in as satyrs or something approximate to it. Elemental Scions. Now this is exciting. These are your Djinn, and I actually like Reaper's Djinn, genies, whatever you want to call them. I think they're really, I think they're good. And you can't patent this. So like Wizards of the Coast, these people, they can't patent these. These are actual mythological creatures. And actually, they're not really mythology if you believe in certain faiths that actually still believe these creatures are canon, right? So, this is the Dragons Don't Share dragon. I forget her name, but actually, I don't know why I ordered this because I actually have the Dragons Don't Share original, but maybe this is, yeah, this is in Bones Black, maybe. No, it's too soft. But it's definitely harder than Bones White. It might be Bones Black. It's something in between. Okay, well, I'm glad I got it because this is not Bonesium. Like, look at that. I'm having to actually push on it to move it. Yeah, I don't know. They've changed the mix, so this is more rigid. I'll have to run it over with my car and see if it's still indestructible. I'm still psyched about the walls, man. I like the walls, man. Everything else could be garbage. These walls are good to go, man. Ooh, now this is always useful. You know, last campaign I did, my party hired out, I kid you not, they hired out all kinds of henchmen and retainers. And some of them actually played pivotal roles in the campaign. They actually became more like lieutenants, followers, you know. It reminded me a lot of the old 2nd edition rules. As you gained levels, you gained followers. Well, they're retainers and henchmen, the ones that survived. Because there was a lot of, let's just say, your hired hands don't necessarily live very long. In random encounters in my game, anyway. Full Moon Fever. I don't know. I think this is like $12, so I don't know if this was a deal. Really. I mean, they're not bad werewolves, but I have so many werewolves. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that one. It's okay. It might have been $9. I don't know. It might be okay. I don't know. I can't remember, but I think I paid too much. Yokai. These are cool. These are cool because they're, again, we're talking about actual mythology. The Shinto this time, or whatever the Japanese stuff is. So yeah, I don't know how you can go wrong having actual mythological creatures. This one reminds me of Spirited Away, the little frog. And that's a cool cartoon. I actually own a copy, so y'all don't think I'm just whistling Dixie. Hold that thought. There you go. Spirited Away. Nice movie, by the way, if you guys get a chance. The Miyazaki, that's it, Miyazaki. Yeah. Yeah, I like that, and well, actually, I like all this stuff, man. It's all good. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with it. There's not a bad one. Some are better than others, but you're not gonna go wrong with it. If you're gonna watch anime, I mean, it's not all equal. I'm partial to the older stuff, you know, Guyver, Ninja Scrolls. I mean, I know I'm dating myself here, guys, but I don't think the stuff coming out today is better than that old stuff. Some of it's really good, though. I have seen some good stuff. The animation has improved. They're incorporating more CGI to kind of lower the cost, but anyway, enough of that. I don't know how we got on that topic. Encounter at Galagard. And the terrain's cool. The price is nice. I think it was like $12 or $13. And it's got some minis with it. Here we got Henchmen. So I guess that other one was Henchwomen, because there's a pack called Henchmen and a pack called Henchwomen. Yeah, it's Henchwomen. So here you go, guys. Henchmen, Henchwomen. I mean, I believe, if I remember right, they're the same. Like the same. You got a porter and a, you know, a little archer and a little man-at-arms, you know, different, the people you hire, right? So, in the last campaign we did, we had a hireling. He started out, he was a barbarian named Sven, right? Real creative, right? Well, I mean, it's a henchman, right? So, Sven ended up becoming a cleric and a follower. And I came up with a system where he would gain levels, right, based on the level of the person who pays him, but I made them pay gold to level him up. So they had to actually take a portion of their gold, and if they paid the gold, they could level up that character based on their level. Okay, so I always try to give people ways to do things as long as it's not breaking the game. And Sven ended up being a nice little NPC, yeah. Very, very useful. There were a couple of them like that. But and what's fun about it, it's not how powerful they become and all that. It's the fact that they feel like they're part of the party. You know, they're part of the story. They also had a guy who drove the wagon. What was his name? It doesn't matter. The guy that drove the wagon was hilarious because he was an obese monk. That was pretty funny. Yep. Anyway, here we go. Shadow Dragon. Crater X. It's made of an opaque, the same kind of plastic as that black pudding from the Underdark set, Dark Reach from Bonesore. So, Shadow Dragon. Cool. Let's see how it compares to the Attack Wing Shadow Dragon, which I happen to have handy. Real quick, this is the Attack Wing Shadow Dragon, and as you can see, this thing just dwarfs this right here. I don't like the new rules for Shadow Dragons. I'm more of a 2E guy, generally speaking, so if you're like, where is Josh going to fall on a question? It's usually for the old school, because the Shadow Dragon in the old days was very scary. You did not want to see a Shadow Dragon. It drained levels with its breath weapon. And in other words, it harnessed the negative material plane. That's not something you want shooting at you unless you had some kind of protection and abjuration against that negative plane protection. Okay? Guess what? A lot of people didn't have that spell up. Now, Shadow Dragon, they've totally changed it. They've really nerfed it. I don't know. You tell me in the comments what you think, but I'm not a fan. I don't think it's. I think they've made it like a template now. Any dragon can be a Shadow Dragon or something like that. I don't know. I'm old school. I prefer a Shadow Dragon is a Shadow Dragon. It's an actual species, and it opens a vortex to the negative material plane. It's like a conduit of negative material energy. If you can have a radiant dragon shooting radiant energy, why can't you have a dragon shooting negative material plane energy as a species? So I don't know. I don't get it. But if you ever played Final Fantasy, there was a spell called Dim Eye. Took half your hit points or whatever. It's like that. Except you lose them permanently unless you have a restoration spell. So they're really nasty. Really nasty. Little critters. And they had all the, attacks of dragons. Claw, bite, tail swipe, wing. It's nasty business, man. Nasty business. So what we got here? Storm Giant. Yeah, this is a really cool mini. It's going to go with this set that you guys can't see, but I can. Right there. Greek Odyssey. The Greek Odyssey set. We're going to go through all these sets, guys. This is just the, hey, look what I got video, which seems to be going on for a long time. That's because I'm yakking. Demonic Temptations. This is your, what was this? This was your Incubi and Succubi, if I remember right. Yeah. Very cool set. With Reaper, you'll never have a lack of Succubi. If you buy any of their Kickstarters, you could literally, if you really wanted to, you could have a legion of Succubi. You could paint up all their different little Sophies, and just have a legion. Ooh, Townsfolk. I like Townsfolk. You guys know I love Townsfolk. Little things like this. Little tots in the, right? I wonder if this is exactly the same as their Metal Village set. Or if it's just all new sculpts. Tell me in the comments if you know. Alright guys, we still got more bags of stuff to get into.